Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble.
What was that about?
Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Just taking care of my family.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
I can never leave you, buddy.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Hell yeah, man. Oh, Varric again.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
Hey! Feel free to embellish this.
When you tell people, mention that I got it from the belly of a dragon.
I'll throw in a couple of werewolves and a griffin for balance. Well, maybe now my contact at the gates of Orzammar won't ignore my letters. Harrimont is hoping that if he just shuts his eyes tight and wishes, the real world will go away. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab.
Cool. So apparently that was the signet ring that he was missing the whole entire time. But where the hell's Bartrand? Because, you know, that guy, he's a jerk. He's a real jerk. Let's go meet with Isabela. Let's go see what she's been doing.
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
Oh, Meryl. Isabela.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yes.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Rats.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
I'm not going for a kiss. I don't know how many mouths that mouth has been on, but no thanks. I honestly don't. No thanks, Isabela. I'm good without that kiss. Besides, I want Meryl. Meryl, my love. Okay, let's go ahead and keep investigating. Is there anything else around here? Okay, there's probably just a bunch of loot around here, so we'll just go ahead and snag all of it. Open up. And then we'll just keep going. Let's see, we got Black Powder, Courtesy, Prime Suspect, Repentance. Oh, boo. That sounds really, really lame. Actually, let's go meet with Fenris. Let's go see if he has anything to say. He does! Oh, Fenris, my old pal. Who apparently still hasn't cleaned this place. Are those mushrooms growing in his... Dude. Is that a dead guy? Fenris, what the hell are you doing over here, man? You're getting into fights without... Oh, I thought he was drunk.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to go with Isabela. Yeah. See? There it is.
3 years.
Yeah.
There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Are you sure?
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Disappointed?
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You build a life.
You take a breath and look around. And start anew.
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings, the lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You really don't remember?
You don't know who you were.
Fenris was the name Denarius bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
You're my friend.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
Fine. Don't let me help you. Jeez. You try and be nice to a guy, you know, who's apparently with a whole bunch of markings in his skin, and he's just like, just go right now. Jeez. Well, by the way, you still have dead guys inside of your... God, Fenris just does not clean up around here, I tell you. He needs a maid. He needs a maid.
Still many refugees that need help.
Oh, shush, ladies. I don't want to hear
To
it.
stay so long.
From what I've seen, the Canary don't like anything.
That can't be true. They must like some things. Sunshine, butterflies, rainbows.
If I spot a Canary admiring butterflies, Meryl, you'll be the first person I tell.
Yeah, the thing about the Kunari is that they don't really admire much or anything at all,
Donations to the
because they're people with a whole...
Forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker blessed us with minds and a conscience. He does not approve when we fail to use them.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you wronged.
Oh, shush. Let me guess. This is still about, you know, oh, I asked for people to kill these people. You know what, Sebastian? You're not wrong. And how do you know this wasn't the Maker's plan to have these people killed because they killed his family? Yeah, you people can go ahead and shove it with your stupid, weird Maker and whatnot.
I thought it would end here. Young Master Hawk destroyed Flint Company. None remain. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Sure it is.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Oh, I mean, that's why some people like to consider me the devil, you know. Because, you know, every time people talk about me, I appear right behind them. So don't let me stop you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
Stop narrating.
If you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Investigate Harriman?
I think I've met Lord Harriman.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johane Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Why would they do that?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility.
Oh,
But I
God.
can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Time for revenge?
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Here we go again.
Why is everybody looking at me?
I don't know why Choir Boy here didn't yell Hawk to the rescue. That's clearly what he was going for.
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. you've taken on lesser causes.
Oh, shut up.
Please. I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Fine. We'll take him. Sorry, Meryl, but you're just gonna have to go right now because Varric's too funny to not have around. What? Don't look at me like that. It's true. This is why if you're the funny guy, people will want to pick you up. Mostly. That's right. I mean, gentlemen, if ever there was a time you're looking for a lady... Evil tone? Take it. You take the book. Oh, good. You guys are just keeping this here in the Chantry? What the hell's wrong with you? Borkenster, come out. You have demons to chew up. Oh, screw this lady. Get her. She's probably buffing everything. Oh, jeez. I'm about to die. Well, so's Aveline, but that's fine. Borkenster, you need to chew them up a little bit more, man. Oh, whoops. No, stop. Thank you. Let's give him 6. The book shall belong to me. Mine. Desire demon. Money. She had money. Cool. Okay. Crate. Mine. Okay, so let's go help out Sebastian doing whatever it is that he was supposed to be doing. And that we were supposed to be doing. But he was like, you know, but I saw an evil tome and wanted to pick it up.
There are still many...
Alright, so where are we going? No. We have a new letter. I don't care for that. Oh, it's in Hightown. Duh. It's right there. Sorry.
I understand you are of noble birth.
My father was a chevalier. He had to flee Orlais when his patron was murdered.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have been suited for the life of an Orlesian noblewoman anyway.
But surely you wish it had been different. To be a lady of Orlais and not a city guardsman.
Not for one moment. I'd rather kill a bandit and save a merchant's family than know the correct dance steps and which rouge is in fashion.
Yeah. That sounds typical for her, to be honest. But you know what? I prefer her like that,
Though the
too.
land suffer...
Oh. Just get you in the details?
The
Yeah,
maker yet
I'll do that
noticed
later.
the smallest of deeds.
I mean, to be honest, Aveline definitely seems like the kind of lady who would rather want to get down and dirty and smash a few faces in and then, you know, chug a few ales after than to, you know, be all dainty and ladylike or whatever the hell it is.